Hair and makeup. Must be time for a floss tube. Hey everybody, it's Kelly and welcome back to episode number 3 of This Creative Life. I have some winners. We have some winners from my last video. The Fresh Pumpkins Special Edition and also Sampler Stitcher Special Edition. Those were the giveaways and 2 gals won. Sarah Brunsvold and Carolyn Green. If you could email me, my email is right below. Email me your contact information and I will get those out to you in the next week. Thanks to everybody who left such kind comments. The quilt, I did not sew that quilt. It was a fundraiser at my Quilt Guild's show 8 years ago. So I'm sorry, I don't know the pattern. But pretty much you could make up your own, get a fun panel. I know this is a panel, and then these are just pumpkin and maple leaf blocks, and you really could just make up your own. So I love this quilt. It's kind of a little big to go in that spot, but I really like it. I really like it. It's not fall here now though. Super hot. It needs to go away. I'm done with muggy. I don't know how you folks do it in Georgia and Mississippi and Alabama, Florida, Texas, all those really hot places. I don't know how. I mean, I know it's really nice in the winter. You don't have the 30 below like we do, but oh my gosh, I don't like the hot. I don't like the air conditioning. But it's maybe a mixed blessing because we have road construction going on and I live out in the boonies, but the 3rd phase of our development is going in, and so road construction. So all the machines are just loud, and it's at, of course, at this end of our development where they're putting in the road. So my dog is very interested to go meet all the construction people. So how have y'all been? Hopefully really good. Hopefully you're getting some good stitching time. I actually have finishes and I need your input. I have another giveaway, and of course a shop update. Are you having a little FOMO? I know I'm having a little FOMO. So I was watching a new floss tuber and she was saying about how she was not sure about what all these acronyms were. So FOMO, F-O-M-O, fear of missing out. I didn't know what that one was for a long time either, but everybody at Galleria, Needlework Galleria, I'm going next year. It's my goal. There's one retreat that I go to. Hopefully Cindy has another one, but for sure, I want to try to get on the waiting list for Needlework Galleria because it just looks amazing. So I'm spending even more time on Instagram, following everybody, looking at everything. Hey, have you checked out my tech tips on Tuesday? I don't have them every single Tuesday, but I'm gonna try to have tech tips on Tuesday on my Instagram at Kelly Stajola. I try to give either Instagram or Facebook or phone or whatever, just tech tips that you might not know. So go check out my latest one about how to follow a hashtag. And I don't know, I usually shoot these things at like 6 o'clock in the morning, so my brain was not quite plugged into the coffee quite yet. I'm like, why would you want to follow a hashtag? Duh, sales, stitch-alongs. So that's why that would probably be the #1 reason why you would want to follow a hashtag. And then probably number 2 would be your favorite designers because you want to know when they're having releases. And oh my gosh, did you see Kathy Haberman's Christmas? She just showed it. It's shipping out to shops next week. Flippin' adorable. And I just so appreciate her. The more that I get into designing and doing stuff, the more, I mean, I knew she was brilliant, but the more respect and envy I have of her abilities. She's amazing. She's amazing. She's amazing. All right, so, well, might as well, speaking of hands-on design, I have a finish. Look at me. Look at me, look at me. I know, it's amazing, people. It's amazing. Look at, isn't that cute? This is Lady Dot Creates Twill Tape I think it's the only gold yellow color that she's got. Sorry, I don't know. But I kind of did my own little take on it. And Kathy, it's the Kathy Haberman show today. Sorry. Go watch her tutorial on. Awesome. And then my other finish. And as I was doing, I'm thinking, you know what? I think I'm supposed to make this into an acorn. But I was already way into it, so it turned into a pillow. I still like it. And then this is Lady Dot Crates too, with just some flannel. Oh, and I used her velveteen for the back of this too. It's so easy to work with. Though I like to stabilize my stitching. I don't know if you guys do I like to stabilize it, especially because I just think it makes the stitching look better. But it does make it hard to do the corners, to make them like totally perfect. So it's done, and that's all I care about, and I love it. I think it's darling, super cute. And then a little bit more fall. So I'm actually starting to have some little fall things. I'm kind of excited. It's good. Doing lots of stitching. Of course, all my stitching now that I'm doing super secret stitching. So I can't show you any of my whips because it's all super secret for retreat. So stay tuned for my next video when I'll be able to show all that. They'll be all finished and ready to go. Maybe I'll shoot that and then just upload a couple days later while I'm at retreat. That's probably what we'll do. So I did a little crafting. I made a scissor fob. I don't know if you can see it. So I just got a bunch, you know, I collect all this stuff. And I used some papers and some little Tim Holtz, these little, like a sticker pack. I think that you can still get it. It's got all these typed fun little sayings, and they're just fun to add. And then I used Mod Podge dimensional. It's dimensional to make it all sealed in there. I really like it. I think it's cute. I got crafty. Of course, you should see my craft closet. Maybe I'll insert a picture here. So to make this little thing, created this mess. Yeah, it's a mess. And I need to clean it out because I have not painted. I know I showed you guys my eagle painting in the last episode. I have not painted. I have not painted. And so this weekend I am painting. I am painting. It's happening. I can show you an old, hold on. Hold please. This was, it's hanging in my wall, but I took a craftsy class on color pencil and I did a cute kit. It was kind of a fun process because you do the mat board, it's like a framing mat board. And so it has that texture on it, but it helps your colored pencil stick. And I'm trying to like frame my stuff now and hang it up so that I can enjoy it. Gosh, I think I did this 3 years ago. Yeah, I was in Arizona visiting my in-laws with my son. Max and I went, and it took me a couple days, you know, working on it back and forth and watching the Craftsy course. They lead you through the whole steps. And now it's called Blueprint. So I'm pretty sure you can still go out and take this class if you're interested in really learning a lot about color pencil, because you will. You'll learn a ton about how to layer and all that fun stuff. So that's my little art update. Yeah. I cleaned my office. So I was supposed to go out with my friend today. We were supposed to go to Eau Claire to visit our sons at college and bring them some stuff, but her life blew up on her this week, so we ended up not going, and I kind of half knew we probably would not end up going. But I worked my butt off in the sewing room so that I would have today off. So I kind of woke up not really knowing what to do with myself because I'm so used to my schedule. I pretty much sew every day. And so knowing I didn't need to go down and rush down, I did my nails. I put on my makeup. I mean, I literally had all my listings, everything is ready to go. I am so type A. I need to learn how to relax. I don't even know. mean, stitching, yes, that does help me relax. It really does. I need tips. I need tips. How do you relax? How do you unplug and relax? I need to know. Okay, I need some help, guys. My overdyes, I kind of invested a little bit in some overdyes, but oh my gosh, it's kind of a, do I organize by color? Do I organize by maker and then color? Do I organize by maker and then their number or alphabetical? The artist in me, the creative in me says, do it by color, do it by maker and color. So I'll do this tonight. Of course, my cat will go nuts because she loves it when I get these threads out. So I need to do that. And I know I need to work on my DMC collection too, because I've got bags of DMC that I haven't actually laminated yet. So I need to do that. What else did I need to cover with you guys? Did I say I was having FOMO? It looks so fun. I want to go. It'll be fun. All right, so what I'm reading right now, bullet journal. This is the whole thing about relaxing too. Because I'm creative, I think of things at the oddest times, and if I don't write them down, I'll think to myself, I'll remember that. I will remember that. I don't remember that. So, and I've seen stuff about this bullet journal, and I, you know, for liking to draw and all that kind of fun stuff, I don't want to make it like a fancy draw-in journal. I really, really want it to work for me and to help me brain dump and get stuff out of my brain and onto the paper so that it's somewhere so I know, then I can go back, reference my notes. And I've been doing just kind of a rough playing at it this week, and I think I like it. So, of course, I had to do a little Amazon order for some supplies, but that's coming tomorrow. Gotta love one-day delivery. I really gotta love it. So, okay. So that's what I'm reading. Oh, okay. So for those of you that like audiobooks, I have a recommendation. Now this was a huge caveat that only check this out if you don't mind adult language and violence. I know, you would never think in a million years that I would like that stuff, and I really usually don't. But my friend told me, my friend Kara, my running buddy, she told me about this book series called Arisen. And it's 14 books, 14 paper books too, if you want to read paper, or audio. And that R.C. Bray is the narrator. And she's like, you will love his voice. You will love his voice. She goes, don't look him up to see what he looks like because it will ruin it for you. So I won't, because his voice is amazing. So literally I burned through 14 audiobooks since July. They're so good. And yes, it's very adult, but it's zombies. It's the zombie apocalypse. So if you don't enjoy that, you won't enjoy this either. But really, these characters that are portrayed, you care so much about them. Like I cried 3 times listening to these audiobooks, and you think the whole time, they're never gonna get through this. They're never gonna get through this. And then they do. No spoilers, but you have to listen to all 14 books. So good. So good. Again, adult. So headphones, for sure. Headphones. All right, so that's my, as I drop everything, my entertainment recommendations for you. I think that's all I've got. So let's go ahead and do shop update. Yep, shop update. I have a new chart for you guys. Pumpkin Party It's a small. This is done on 40 count flapper by Picture This Plus with DMC. And then the brick rack is that same Jack colorway brick rack from Lady Dot Creates. And then this little guy, this little Blackbird. So y'all know I don't drive, so I can't just hop in my car. And when last time I was at Stitchville, I got a bunch of pumpkins. I got, I knew I was going to be designing fall stuff, so I got, you know, a bunch of, but I didn't get a Blackbird button from Just Another Button Company. So remember when I was fumbling with the Just Another Button Company name last week? It was because we have a restaurant chain right here. Well, it's in Somerset. It's also in Minnesota too, and over in Stillwater. Not Just Another Cafe. So that's why I was like, not Just Another Button. No, just Another Button Company. So anyway, I didn't have a button for this. I was like, what am I gonna do? Well, Shrinky Dinks to the rescue. Well, it's not Shrinky Dink, it's Shrink Film. This is made by, who's this made by? Oh, Graphic Arts. Graphic Arts. So you can get it on Amazon. I'll have a link below. But what I do is I use my Cricut. So I drew the Blackbird, and you know, in the drawing, it's like, it was 2 inches. It was 2 inches. And when you cook it, it cooks down to that small. I couldn't believe it when I opened up the oven. And a tip with that when you're doing your Shrinky-Dinks is that you have to put parchment paper on the bottom, and then you lay out all your cut out Shrinky-Dinks. I'm just gonna call them Shrinky-Dinks. And then you put a piece of parchment paper over the top so that it keeps them flat. Otherwise, they'll just kind of curl up on and get all wonky. But are they the cutest things ever? They're so cute. And then I just hole punch. So my Cricut cuts it out, the main outline, and then I hole punch. And then I used a little bit of twine. I sewed it on, and then I added the twine. The twine's a little bit, you gotta really kind of work it to get it in there, but it's pretty cute. It turned out really cute. I really like it. So that's my little mouse buddy pumpkin party. This will be a PDF and also a print chart. The print chart will come with the twine and the little bird. Limited though, I think like I'll make up like 25 with those. So those will be available. So those will be available in the shop. Now, if you want to do the PDF, that's totally cool. I was at Joann's the other day. You can get, like, you can do the cute owl. These are probably a little bit big, and these kind of look a little scary. I don't know, they look a little scary. Like they're kind of psycho. Anyway, this owl's kind of cute. He's cute. Or there's a hedgehog in there. That would be cute. The skunk might be kind of cute too. So anyway, there's options. Or you probably have the crow button in your stash. I bet you do from other Halloween stitching. So next time you're at 123, or if you're at your local needlework shop, grab a crow button and you'll be all set. So that's my chart release. Now for Bitsy Bobs, I've got a new Cutie. So a Cutie, basic is this style where it's got the magnet under the logo and then a loop for a pen or your glasses. And then I usually do some fun, happy stitching, or this one is spooky stitching. So that's the new candy corn. And then this one is real fun. I use Get Cozy. And then there is a pocket. And this is the Cutie style. So it's a little bit bigger, but still flat. And both of these come in a bag. So you want to save your bag, because then your threads are clinging to it. You can put it into the bag and then insert that into your project bag. And then that way for sure your threads won't get all lost. So that's how that works. And I've got 4 new prints for you. So this is the full size Bitsy Bob. And on the inside of this one is just my standard with the bobbins and the magnet and the zipper pocket. And then I've got a quilty version. And happy pumpkins. I know, guys, I love pumpkins. I love them. So it's a fun one. And then this was, I actually have had this fabric for a year. It's kind of a funky, quirky characters is what I'm calling it. And this fabric repeat goes up and down. Some things are up and some things are down. So that's how that fabric works. It's just kind of a fun fall look. So those are my updates for this week. And I'll have to kind of figure out what my shop schedule will be because I'm going to retreat. So I'll keep you guys posted. Just stay tuned to my Instagram, at Kelly Stodola on Instagram. And my shop is that So Kelly Co on Etsy. And if you go to Etsy and you search that So Kelly and it doesn't come up, just put in Bitsy Bob with a Z, B-I-T-Z-Y, B-O-B, and then that will come up, no problem. Okay, I think that's it for you guys. Hopefully you're all doing well, and I look forward to meeting some of you at retreat in a couple weeks. Literally, oh my gosh, it's like 10 days away. Kinda. Yeah, I leave in like 10 days. So excited. All right, safe travels to everybody and happy stitching. Talk to you soon. I'm not done. I'm never not. Okay, anyway, I have another giveaway. I know, to celebrate my, literally, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached. It's right there. To celebrate the release of Pumpkin Party, I'm gonna give away a full kit. Fabric, threads, gingham, this, and the little blackbird, the twine, play dot crates, everything, full kit. You don't have to comment anything, just comment. Just chat with me on the comments. Say hi Kelly. I would appreciate that. So yeah, so now I'm done. Happy stitching.